Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small with CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. And today I want to talk to you about how many people you should name as backups in your estate plan. Before we get to that, I want to remind you, if you have questions about this or anything else, estate planning or probate related, and you want to talk to us about that, you can do that for free over the phone or in person by going to estatemeeting.com. My calendar pops up, you pick a time, pick a date, we talk again over the phone or in person, and it's free, estatemeeting.com. Okay, let's talk about backups. So I get this question pretty often, and it's a good question, solid question, particularly if you're at that time sort of the process when you're trying to think about who your people are, you think about who you want to name, and you're wondering like, well, how many people do I have to come up with? If you're picking guardians for your kids, power of attorney for yourself, medical power of attorney for yourself, maybe some trustees, then you're going to want to think about backups, right? You know you're going to want to have one person available already. So what happens if something happens to you? If you're married, it's going to be your spouse. What happens if something happens to both of you? It's not always going to be your spouse, but if it is, then you're going to have something. What happens if something happens to both of you? So you're going to want to have at least one backup there. If you're not married, you're obviously going to want to have at least someone to back you up if you are not able to take care of yourself. Now, when it comes to backups after that, my usual advice is to name as many good people as you have. Most people will go 2 deep. Some people will go 3 deep. I've had some people go way deep before, but at the end of the day, if there are people in your life that you know that you would prefer to have in these positions, traditionally these are going to be people that you trust, people that understand you and your values, your philosophies and things like that, and people that you know will take care of you, then name them. Because if you run out of people, either if they die or if they are unable to help you, then the court is going to have to step in and name someone, and typically they will not name a member of your family. Typically they will name someone from the outside, someone you have to pay for, but most importantly it's somebody that doesn't really know you, doesn't know your family, doesn't know your wishes, those kinds of things. The good news is if you name 1 or 2 and over time they become old or age out, perfect example, often when people have young kids, they will name their parents as guardians because they are sort of the most natural fit. They are the ones that have already demonstrated a responsibility in most cases, and so they are named. However, the grandparents being the stand-ins when the kids are 3 or 7 or 10 may not be the same when the kids are 15 or 16, things like that. And if that time comes and you're still around, then you can simply update your will, update your documents to name your new people. Same with people coming in and out of your life. You may have best friends now that you name to a spot and you grow apart over time and you decide that you want to name someone else. You can do that very, very easily. All right. Bottom line, when it comes to naming backups, name as many as you comfortably have. I would say name at least 2. If you have more, name more. You can always update it though at a later time. So one is enough if you have the understanding that you can update. All right, that's it. Hopefully this helped you. I am Christopher Small. I am the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning. We do probate. We do it well. Thank you for listening. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you know someone needs to hear this, please share it with them. If you have a question or comment, please leave it. And if you would like to talk to me or us about estate planning or probate more, and you'd like to do it for free, and you'd like to do it in person or over the phone, you can do so by going to estatemeeting.com. Thanks so much for your time. Have a great night. I will talk to you again tomorrow.